Now, I don't know about you guys, but not every friend group has a guy who will use a slap bet to save your wedding.
I'll be back in 6 hours tops. Wait. I'm free. It's over.
Someone you can always rely on to be your emotional support or hype man.
I believe that deep down, you're still that guy. I am still that guy.
And if you've watched How I Met Your Mother, you will already know I'm talking about the legendary Marshall Eriksen. You see, he helped Ted through countless breakups and stood by Lily through everything from her San Francisco crisis to the chaos of becoming parents. So today, grab a burger, suit up, because we're looking back at the moments that prove that Marshall wasn't just the nicest member of the gang, he was the ultimate friend. Number 1, the leap. So, Marshall has always been an impulsive guy, but when he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it, even if it took him so many years. You see, it all started with Marshall hosting yet another surprise party for Ted, where Ted refuses to come up to the roof.
Come on, dude, you've been at this for 3 days without a break. Now it's your birthday. Come up to the roof and have a beer with me.
No can do. Presentation is tomorrow. Hat buildings don't design themselves.
So Marshall feels like it's a waste and he must do the leap that he has been planning for years.
There's really only one thing to do about it.
Oh, Marshall, no!
I have to do this!
But you see, this leap was supposed to have been made many years ago, and Marshall never got the motivation to do it. And it originally was just for the hot tub.
One hot tub.
Great. How do we get over there? What, are we gonna jump?
And even still at this party, though, he didn't jump.
Okay. This is it. Here we go!
But this wasn't the end of the leap, because later this same episode, you see, Marshall listens to what Lily has to say.
Listen to what the world is telling you to do and take the leap.
And he knows he finally has to make this jump. And Lily isn't too happy, though.
Metaphorical leap, metaphorical leap!
But finally, after all these years, he can rest at night knowing he made the leap he was set out to do all those years ago. But that's not why we are mentioning this moment. You see, because by doing this, he showed his friends it was okay to move on to the next segment of their lives. All episode, Robin and Barney have been struggling to figure out what they feel for each other.
You're in love with me.
What? Oh, yeah, very much.
Okay, you can knock it off. Lily told me.
Oh, damn it, Lily!
With Robin using the Mosby on Barney multiple times too, Barney, thinking he hasn't got feelings for her anymore.
Why screw up a good thing? Friends?
Friends.
Oh my God, you just did it again. You just Mosby'd me.
I did not.
And then that happens. And then that happens. But it's the moment of the leap that shows them actually wanting to give it a try.
Guys, come on over!
But it's not only Robin and Barney that he helps out. Ted has spent the last days slaving away trying to design a hat restaurant.
The next 3 days, I worked harder than I'd ever worked in my life. And I got nowhere.
I'm glad I'm not an architect. But after Lily's speech, it's clear that Ted isn't interested in being an architect anymore. It was killing him.
Architecture is killing you, Ted. And it's killing us to watch it killing you.
So Marshall's leap showed him it's okay to move to his next point in life. This next job was the best job he's ever had. The job he met the mother. So even though Marshall only wanted to complete his own goal, he helped everyone else too. Number 2, the wedding bride. Now guys, you see, Marshall isn't only a motivator, he's an emotional supporter, especially to his best friend Ted after the failure of his first wedding.
Ted, what is Robin doing here? I thought I made myself clear. No exes at our wedding.
To be fair, your ex is here.
You invited him!
Now, Ted and Stella's relationship, that was interesting to say the least, but the cherry on the cake was their wedding day.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not gonna stay here any longer than I have to.
Ted being left at the altar, Stella running away with her ex, oh my goodness. But Marshall was the first one to be there to comfort him.
I kind of get the no exes thing. Why ask a failed romance to come and watch your successful one? You know, it's like inviting the Seattle Mariners to a World Series game. It's just weird for everyone.
But this wasn't the only time Marshall was there as a rock for Ted when it came to the whole Stella situation. You see, in season 5, we find out the man Stella ran away with created a movie about Ted, The Wedding Bride.
Hey, bonehead! I'm Jed Mosley. I'm the most powerful and corrupt architect in New York.
I mean, yeah, Jed Mosley, it's a bit obvious, that one. This movie, though, was a complete mockery of Ted. He's made to seem like a total jerk. If any of his future interests found out it was him, God help the dude.
Are you sure it's about you? Because when I saw Spaceballs for the first time, I could have sworn.
This movie is about me.
But no matter what he does, he can't seem to get away from The Wedding Bride. I mean, as Robin said,
Why would he write a movie about that? Isn't he the bad guy in that story?
Yeah, and the good guy is a guy named Ted Mosby.
and his current love interest, Royce, loves it.
That was so good. I'm laughing, I'm crying. I know it's all fake, but didn't those seem like real characters?
I mean, Ted's gonna break at some point with all this mention of the movie. I know I would.
No, I just think you all might be interested to learn something about that movie y'all love so much. It sucks.
And it affected his love life as well. But we knew Marshall was always gonna be there for him, even when Lily and the others thought his life was well ruined.
All right, that's it. I'm just gonna move to some country where no one's seen The Wedding Bride.
Good luck, Ted. That movie is worldwide. It's huge.
Maybe North Korea.
Nope.
And it motivated Ted to make the right things and not let his love life be ruined.
I think you want to go out there and get that girl.
I do want to go out there and get that
Because
girl.
she's the love of your life.
Because she's... Well, okay, we're 3 dates in. She seems nice.
Because she seems nice.
Marshall is a better guy than some, because dealing with Ted's emotions must be a chore. Marshall isn't just a good friend because he's always there for them, though. He's also just a good person who can call out his friends when they treat him differently after his father's death. Number 3, Legendaddy. So, Barney has always wanted his father to be this cool guy that had to leave him to do cool things like pick up ladies and be in a rock band. So, when they met again, Barney had to make him seem like the best father ever, even if he wasn't.
I think I need a drink.
Me too. Glenn McKenna, neat. Nice order. Up top.
On paper, he does seem like Barney's perfect father. I mean, they are practically the same. But something here, it wasn't right.
Hey, you're Barney's friends, right?
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to be off managing some tour in Australia?
What?
Yep, Barney lied. I guess he couldn't come to terms with the shame of having a driving instructor as a father. I mean, I wouldn't complain, they make a lot of money, I'm just saying. It turns out his father isn't as legendaddy as he said he was.
Guys, my dad's awesome. He's the mother of all fathers.
So the gang, they hold an intervention for Barney. And it seems like Barney wouldn't budge, but that's where great friends like Marshall come in.
No, Barney. I'm never going to talk to my dad again. But your dad is alive, and he lives just down the road.
So Barney gives his dad one last chance. But this isn't the moment where Marshall shows he is the greatest friend. It's what he's been doing secretly behind everyone's backs. Marshall realized that everyone was treating him differently, ignoring all of his flaws and making sure to never upset him.
Oh, for the love of God, guys, enough already.
What, baby?
You've been treating me with kid gloves ever since my dad died.
That's not true. Robin, don't disagree with Marshall.
Yup, clearly they were treating him differently, and I don't blame Marshall for being pissed off here. I know I would be. He even went to the extreme to test this.
This is Rex. He's a possum. I found him in the trash. He lives with us now.
I love him.
Marshall knows what's the best thing for him and his friends. Being normal. Or, well, their version of normal.
It's like I'm blind.
You're too old to ask to see the cockpit.
Whoa. Whoa. Guys, my dad just died.
Oh, honey.
No, I'm just kidding. This is great. I really missed this.
A good friend allows his friends to point out his flaws, just like Marshall. Number 4, the end of the aisle. Slap bet on Barney so he gets married. Alright, if you were here for the last video, you'll remember the slap bet.
I've got it. The ultimate wager, slap bet.
Oh, slap bet. We used to do those when I was a kid.
And well, this bet was to go on for years. For eternity, Barney was to be scared of his 5 slaps that can happen at any moment. And well, one of them was used for good by Marshall. On Barney and Robin's wedding day, Barney especially didn't know if he was making the right choice. It's safe to say nerves were definitely in the air.
So Robin's a little nervous.
Nervous? Why is she nervous? I'm not nervous. Who's nervous? No one needs to be nervous. Cornflower blue, Ted. Cornflower blue!
But later, Barney is struggling with his vows, but luckily the best couple he knows is already there.
Look, if you're having trouble, you've got 2 expert vow consultants standing right in front of you.
Yeah, we can show you how it's done.
Marshall helping Barney with vows is not effective as we realize they've pretty much broken them all.
I remember your precious wedding vows, and I guarantee you've broken every single one of them.
Vow dare you!
Just stop.
I can't, it's involuntary.
Nobody's perfect, I guess. But in some way, they still got through to Barney by confessing their love to each other, despite their broken vows.
Falling more and more in love with you every day, Lily Aldrin, which is what I vow to do for the rest of my life.
Crap, I already broke my crying vow.
So Barney doesn't feel the need for the pages upon pages he wrote. He just needed to tell the truth here.
Robin Scherbatsky, from this day forward, I am always going to be honest with you. Because I love you.
But this wasn't the moment Marshall was a great friend, because later at the ceremony, the last slap was used.
Cornflower blue tie, that's the one I should be wearing. It's right by my bed, back in Manhattan. Stall from now, back in 6-hour stops.
So yeah, Marshall pretty much saved the ceremony by slapping the last-minute nerves out of Barney, leading to a perfect wedding. Number 5, Arrivederci, Fiero. One thing that distinguished Marshall from the rest was his beloved Fiero. So many memories were created in that car, so when Marshall hit a pothole...
Well, pothole.
No, there's only 0.8 miles to go. Come on, buddy.
Just as it was about to reach 200,000 miles, Marshall knew it would be Jover when he took it to the shop.
Your car's gonna be fine. This is the best auto shop around. Look at this certificate. One of the mechanics here finished a 64-ounce steak.
It had so many good times, like the time Marshall and Ted became best friends. The endless I'm gonna be. Zitch dogs.
Zitch dog, damn it!
And potentially their last night alive.
If I die first, do whatever you need to survive. Eat my flesh. Slice me open like a tauntaun, whatever.
Thanks, Ted.
But it wasn't just them who became friends in the Fiero.
We'll drive over, pick it up, have them double bag it, very carefully drive it back here with the windows open, and he'll never know. Wow, these brakes are really sensitive.
And bam, 2 best friends are made yet again. But those memories had their time, and one of Marshall's oldest friends had to go. But we all know Marshall is gonna make sure it is a send-off.
This Fiero should have made it to 200,000. So let's get it out that door, and we'll push it the last 0.7 miles. They'd do the same for us.
But that didn't go to plan.
Hey, geniuses! The back wheels are on blocks. That car ain't going anywhere.
It's all okay in the end, though, because Marshall still put a lot more effort into saying goodbye to his car friend than most of us. I mean, I just gave mine to the nearest used car dealership, and I only got like 145,000 miles. It's not 200,000, but it's still a lot, I guess. But anyway, if you're enjoying watching Marshall's epic friend moments like doing leaps, tune in for the next one by hitting that subscribe button. I do these every week for How I Met Your Mother. But anyway, let's get back to it. We're at number 6 now with the mermaid theory, Robin platonicism. Now, unlike Barney and Ted, Marshall is not woman-obsessed. He has eyes for Lily and only Lily. But there is one thing that changes that. The mermaid theory. It all started when the gang realized Marshall and Robin never hang out alone. They're like Phoebe and Chandler, I guess.
I guess it's true. You and I never really hang out alone.
Well, let's have dinner together, just the 2 of us.
Oh, sweet. No candles.
Hey, no candles.
So they make plans, changing it up a little. And I must say, though, it is weird to see them on screen together without anyone else. But it seems weird to them, too.
What the hell's going on with his eye? Am I supposed to not talk about that? Great, now my right eye's doing it.
Can I get you 2 some drinks?
Lots of
so
drinks.
many drinks.
And I guess that's one way to fix a boring conversation. Well, can you even call it that?
Fine. This night's a little awkward.
I guess it's because we never hang out alone together.
Why is that?
It's because of the mermaid theory.
The mermaid theory. Let me guess. Did Barney invent it?
Sailors stuck at sea would get desperate for female companionship. It got so bad that eventually the manatees out in the water started to look like beautiful women.
So that's the mermaid theory, huh? No wonder Marshall doesn't want to hang out with Robin alone. And it was proven with Iris.
Sure, today you see Iris as a manatee, but she ain't gonna stay that way. Marshall, your secretary's mermaid clock starts right now.
And this is one of the best moments. Marshall completely refuses Robin becoming a mermaid because she's Lily's best friend. And if that isn't a good husband and friend, I don't know what is. But Marshall and Robin's night out ended up not too bad.
I had fun.
Me too.
And then a terrible thing happened. Marshall's beer goggles kicked in, and his very drunk mind started to see.
Oh no, it seems like drinking speeds up the mermaid clock. I know we have all been there once or twice.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. Oh, you must think I'm totally disgusting.
I really do.
And that was the second best thing. Not only did he stop her from becoming a mermaid, it meant he could be her friend even more so now than before. Number 7, not betraying Ted with Sven. Woo! Now we all know Ted has one thing he absolutely hates in this world: Sven. And in this next one, he finally gets to shove it in their face, thanks to Marshall. You see, one day, Barney managed to get a job position for Ted.
I know a fantastic American architect who would be perfect for the job. Ted Mosby.
We've already approached one firm about it, this Swedish architecture collective called Sven.
Or not. Luckily, Barney is there to put in his 2 cents, to give Ted Mosby a chance.
All you gotta do is come in, pitch your design, I get the board to approve it, and the job is yours.
And I know what you're thinking. This isn't times Barney was a good friend. We've already done that video, but don't worry, I'm getting to the Marshall bit. Anyway, Ted gives his pitch.
And we believe this timeless design will radiate the strength and stability that is Goliath National Bank.
But as we know, Ted's career is, well, it's in shambles, and this doesn't change that at all.
I can't believe I didn't get it. I really thought I nailed the pitch.
I did everything I could to change their minds, but they wouldn't budge.
Barney claims he did everything he could, but was that true? We all know Barney is a renowned liar, and it only takes Detective Marshall to find that out.
I just want to say, I know you guys went with Sven, but Ted Mosby is tremendously talented, and I think he would have done a hell of a job.
I agree. That's why I voted for him.
Dun dun dun! Marshall ain't happy about that,
Billson told me he wanted to give the job to Ted, so what happened?
Okay, fine.
Barney was the reason Ted didn't get the job, all because of this.
Yes! This is the most awesome building in the universe. There is no way this building could be more awesome.
Yup, a T-Rex building. But Marshall continues to defend Ted like a best friend should. That position should have been his.
How could you do this to Ted after everything he's been through with Stella? You're just being selfish.
Marshall, I would never.
So Ted finally gets his job back.
We fired Sven.
What?
Yeah, those guys were idiots. I mean, sure, they had some cool ideas. Some really cool ideas. Actually, I wonder if it's not too late to... No!
Oh, Barney, but he only fired Sven because of one reason. Marshall made him realize the mistake he had made. And he covered for Barney to avoid any friendship problems.
There's also something that you should know about why you didn't get the job in the first place. You see, Ted...
It was Billson.
Another reason why Marshall is the greatest friend. Number 8, Little Minnesota for Robin's Canadianism. Marshall, he loves his home. He is Minnesota all the way through and through, but he can appreciate his good friend Robin's Canadian culture occasionally. One year at Christmas, though, Robin was feeling a little homesick, so Marshall took her somewhere special.
Love the guys here. They're real men. No hair products or manicures. All New York guys are like 10% girl.
This was very, very different to their usual McLarens.
We got 2 Bemidji Pale Ales and 2 ordered the mini burgers.
But this was doing the job though, making her feel at home. Maybe too at home. So when Marshall next came to the bar, everyone was obsessed with Robin. Why? Because she was using Marshall's story to win their affection.
Robin, great story.
Great story!
But it does sound a little bit familiar.
I know. They totally ate it up.
But that's not all. She even starts joining in with jokes about her people, the Canadians.
Do you know why Canadians never get a birthday wish? Because they're too afraid to blow out the candles.
But the ultimate betrayal was when
They beat Marshall!
she even took Marshall's high score, y'all. And so Marshall flipped.
She's Canadian! Robin's Canadian!
She was kicked out, and that place became Marshall's again. But this is Marshall who we're talking about, so obviously he made things right.
I'm so sorry for what happened back there. I acted like a total jerk.
But Marshall reminds Robin of everything she does have.
If you ever moved back to Canada, we would hop on a plane, we would track you down, and after Barney dragged us to a few of those strip clubs you talked about, we would bring you back right here where you're supposed to be.
And this is what a true friend is. But he had to get one last friendly dig in.
I didn't know you signed up. What are you gonna sing?
Well, I think you'll recognize it.
Everybody come and play. Throw every last care away.
Number 9, Ted Homesitch. Okay, guys, if there's one thing Marshall Eriksen will always do, it's defending his best friend Ted, even when he makes some pretty questionable decisions like this one. You see, it all started when Ted didn't take his mother remarrying all too well.
This is your song. When I squeeze her trembling bosom.
Oh, God.
With that song about my mother, I don't blame him in the slightest. Even worse when you're still single at your mother's second wedding.
So, Ted, when's your wedding?
So, Ted, when's your wedding?
When's your wedding? When's your wedding?
When's your wedding?
Robin cried at Clint's song.
So he had to leave and goes missing until...
Hey, guys.
Ted, where have you been? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm better than okay. I am on top of the world. Come on, we're going for a ride.
Right, so Ted is going through a manic episode, but wait till you find out why.
Guys, I just bought my dream house.
Oh, he bought that house? That's interesting. Everyone had the same reaction as me, though, apart from one person.
Yeah, I gotta agree. This may be the stupidest thing you've ever done.
Stupidest thing any of us have ever done.
Okay, all right, let's lay off Ted.
Thank you.
Marshall swoops in to defend Ted, knowing he is in an emotionally vulnerable position. Throughout, though, he keeps shifting the focus to his kid or drunk game.
Oh my God, guys, great new game. Drunk or kid, which one was I?
What a great friend, distracting the rest of the group from the, a potentially irresponsible decision Ted made. But guys, the best part here is still being there for him with a beautiful barbecue as a housewarming present a couple of days later.
But I told you last time I saw you, I'm selling the place.
I know what you said. I also know my best friend, Ted Mosby.
And with Marshall's support, Ted was able to build a beautiful house for his family.
Can I show you some of the ideas I have?
Yeah.
And kids, Marshall was right. I didn't give up on my dream house.
Number 10, best night ever on Double Date, B+R. Marshall and Lily have always looked for another couple to hang out with. So when Barney and Robin got together and they started hanging out together, it got weird and they just couldn't let it go. Marshall and Lily have tried for years with different couples, but nobody ever worked out.
Well, we should probably be going.
Wait, if you leave now, Colonel Mustard just gets away with it.
It's getting pretty late. I'm gonna go.
There's still pie.
Aw, it's cute. They just wanted friends, but I too would be hella weirded out. Especially after that. It seems like they struck gold with Barney and Robin. They are friends already, so you think it would be easy.
Okay, game time. Let's review the flow of the room. Barney and Robin enter here. Stop here for margaritas. That's a great conversation starter. We can tell them about our trip to Cabo.
With this level of planning, you'd think it was a party, hell, maybe even a wedding. So, the night didn't go too well. Marshall and Lily are tryhards at making couple friends, but they try so hard that it's too much, and it never works.
Now, Robin, you work in television. We're experiencing some technical difficulties. You get that? So we're still laughing. Right? Laugh, Marshall.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that is pretty weird, but Marshall and Lily are just trying to be good friends. I wish Barney and Robin could see that.
I mean, we knew we were gonna have fun tonight, but we had no idea how much. Oh.
Yeah, tough luck every Saturday night I've ever had, because this one just blew you out of the water.
Let's do it again.
Marshall is a good friend, though, because a bad friend wouldn't do this.
This is a website Marshall already made about last night. It's called itwasthebestnighthever.com.
Okay, y'all, that's kind of adorable. I'm gonna admit it. I'd love it if my friends made this for me, but all I get is a yearly compliment. I already got mine this year.
Are you free? Are you free? Are you free? Are you free? Are you free next Saturday?
That's the 17th. Who wouldn't want to be free for Marshall next Saturday? I mean, it really shows the lengths he's willing to go just to keep his friends happy. So, y'all, what do you think is Marshall's ultimate moment of friendliness? Was Marshall a good friend, or was he the greatest friend? You let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one, or I will force you to go to a Canadian bar. Ew. Anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, and have a good one. Bye-bye!